This is the vintage Visconti-Sforza Pierpont Morgan Tarocchi deck, published by US Game Systems, Inc. This is a previously owned open box deck in very good, like new condition overall. I'm going to show you the actual deck that's being offered, beginning with the original box and instruction booklet, followed by complete flip through of all 78 cards, so you can see the artwork and condition for yourself. This is the VS78 edition with copyright information from 1975 and 1984 by US Game Systems, Inc. And the cards were printed in Switzerland. Included is the original Stuart R. Kaplan instruction booklet. The Visconti-Sforza is one of the most historically important tarot decks in existence. The original cards date to the mid-15th century in Milan, Italy, during the Italian Renaissance, and are associated with the powerful Visconti and Sforza families. What makes this deck particularly fascinating is that it is based on surviving historical cards from that period. The original cards are now divided between several important collections. 35 of the original cards are held at the Pierpont Morgan Library, now known as the Morgan Library and Museum in New York. 26 are at the Accademia Carrara, and another 13 are held in the Caglioni collection, both in Italy. The original pack was not completely preserved, leaving 4 cards missing from the historical deck. This reproduction recreates those 4 cards so that the complete traditional 78 card deck can be enjoyed. Those recreated cards are the Devil, the Tower, the Three of Swords, and the Knight of Coins. So what you're seeing here is the complete 78 card deck. And as we move through the cards, you'll notice immediately how different these images are from many contemporary tarot decks. The artwork is steeped in Renaissance Italy with elaborate clothing, crowns, architecture, courtly figures, heraldic imagery, and symbolic details. There is an incredible amount to look at in these cards. The figures, costumes, and backgrounds give you a glimpse into the visual world of Renaissance courts and the people who commissioned and enjoyed these extraordinary hand-painted cards. And you don't have to be a tarot reader to appreciate this deck. It's also a fascinating piece of art history and a wonderful example of how tarot looked during its earliest centuries. Tarot originated in northern Italy during the 15th century as a card game enjoyed by wealthy and aristocratic circles. Its connection with divination and fortune-telling developed much later. So these cards represent a very early chapter in the story of tarot. As you watch through this flip through, you'll see that all the cards included in this particular deck, from the numbered cards and court cards through the major arcana. Some of the imagery will look familiar if you're accustomed to modern tarot, while other images are quite different. That's part of the charm of historical tarot decks. You can recognize the foundations of the tarot we know today, while also seeing how much the imagery and symbolism has changed over the centuries. The Visconti-Sforza is especially beautiful because of its Renaissance aesthetic. The rich colors, ornate clothing, decorative details, and historical figures make these cards fascinating to examine individually, but seeing the complete deck together really gives you an appreciation for the collection as a whole. This is a wonderful addition to a collection for anyone interested in tarot, history, Renaissance art, vintage tarot, historical playing cards, or the origins of tarot itself. There is something special about holding a deck inspired by imagery that reaches back more than 5 centuries. The Visconti-Sforza connects the modern world of tarot with its Renaissance beginnings, and this vintage reproduction allows us to experience that history in a complete deck. Thank you for taking the time to look through this beautiful piece of tarot history with me. This deck is available through Mystic Treasure Canada, where I bring together vintage tarot, metaphysical treasures, books, crystals, jewelry, and other unique finds with a little history and a little magic behind them. Mystic Treasure Canada. That is on Etsy. Treasures with a little magic and a lot of history.
Somebody told me not to hope to find the woman of my kind. I don't give a damn you're talking to a man who's tired of being blind. We don't deserve to live in cages till the last breath of life. All I know right now is that she came like thunder in the sky. I'm free